All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm back live. Happy Monday, everyone. Your girl Janice is live again, y'all. If y'all caught me earlier today, we just wrapped up our 5 day challenge, and I feel like I'm back at my second shift of work, y'all. It's been such a long day. I've been going live since actually 8 a.m. this morning, which is crazy. I've never gone live 3 days in a row, so y'all catching me on the right one. So I'm super excited, y'all, to be going live today. So as you guys are coming and making your way into the virtual room, please let me know where you guys are logging in from. And also let me know if you guys have a store already, where your store is. If you have a store, I would love for you to drop the name in the chat and just let me know where y'all coming from. Let me know where y'all logging in from. Um, as you guys are coming in, I know the email was just sent out a little bit late. Sorry, it was sent out a little bit late. Um, but yeah, I'll probably leave up this replay. I'll definitely leave up the replay for y'all to rewatch it because I'm really excited to discuss what I'm discussing tonight. So if you guys are new, welcome to my page. Welcome to the Power Circle group. If you're watching on Facebook, welcome to my YouTube page. Welcome to my Instagram. I am Janice Fredericks. I'm the retail genius, and I teach entrepreneurs how to break into the $17 billion beauty supply industry so that they can be the change that they want to see in this world of beauty supply and retail. But a little bit backstory on why I love beauty supply so much. Well, I started my beauty supply stores over a decade ago when I was just only 24 years old. And I know I still look 24, but this was almost 15 years ago when I started my stores because I saw that there was a huge need for there to be representation in this industry because my shopping experience in the beauty supply store has always been lackluster. And if you are a Black woman, you probably have felt the same way at some point in time. You've gone into a beauty supply store, you probably didn't get spoken to, they probably didn't understand what you wanted. And it just wasn't the experience that we deserve. And for me, I knew that because in that moment I saw that there was a lot of Black women in the store and they were spending so much money. And historically, since I was a little girl, I've seen Black women spend so much money in this establishment. I thought to myself, surely I can do this. Surely I've never seen it done because at this point, again, this was over 15 years ago. I've never seen a Black owned beauty supply store. This is 2010. I've never seen a Black owned beauty supply store. I didn't even know if it was a thing. But I said, surely if I was able to create a space like this where Black women can shop with me and I can give them all the things and the experience and show them a better way of shopping for their stuff, surely I could be successful. And in that moment, I made a decision. And that decision was to go ahead and forge forward with my beauty supply store, even though I have never seen a Black owned store blueprint or anyone on Instagram, or there was no Instagram, there's no Facebook at this time. Facebook was really new at this time. And I've never seen it, but I said to myself, I'm gonna figure it out. And there's no plan B, and I'm gonna burn the ships. And I did just that, y'all. I made a decision and I went forward. And 15 years later, I'm teaching other people how to do this. And this is the amazing thing about the evolution of the retail genius business is that I went from owning my own stores to now teaching people how to do this and helping others create generational wealth. And I just shared on the challenge, like so many clients who I have right now, they're making a quarter million their first year. It took me years to even get to a quarter million, at least five, I would say, before I can even see that type of success. And they're experiencing that success, that same success year one. And these are not big stores at all. So I say all that to say it's a wonderful industry. I love it to death. And this brings me to the Retail Revolution Conference. And so y'all know I host this conference every single year. Historically, it's been called the Beauty Supply Bootcamp Weekend. And this year I wanted to do something different because the gems and the strategy that we teach transcends into other industries. And so the Retail Revolution Conference is happening in Atlanta, Georgia this year. It's happening April 11th through the 13th. And I'm super excited about it. And I've been talking about it. And I shared our first speaker which is a six-figure spa chick. She's going to be our keynote speaker for Sunday. She's going to do an amazing branding and marketing session. She spoke last year and she's speaking again. And now I want to share with you guys who our official host is for the Retail Revolution Conference. I am super excited and honored. I've been watching her for a long time and I'm like, man, she is so powerful. I want to do something with her. And we've been in the same circles. And so now she's hosting my event. She said yes to your girl. It's like, oh my God, she said yes. And so I'm so excited to bring to the virtual stage our official host, Lashana West, our millionaire mindset coach. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, welcome, welcome.
Perfect. Of course I said yes. You are the bomb.com. I was just waiting on you to hit me up. You feel me?
Right?
And now we're about to be in the A, making impact, helping everyone get to the next level. And you know I specialize in mindset, so that's going to be infused throughout the entire event. Because as you know, fear, worry, doubt, what if, all that stuff sinks in from when you pay to come to the event, when you sit in the seat, when you're looking around, oh my God, am I dressed right? Can I really do this? And then things are going good, then day 2 comes. So they're going to have literally ongoing mindset shifts throughout the event. I'm so excited.
Amen. Yes, we're super, super excited to have you. So one thing I really want people to grasp is just like who you are. Like, who is Lashana West?
Sure. So if you don't know me, and I don't know if that sounds facetious, but that's how I start, right? Because everybody need to know me if you don't know me. So my name is Lashana West, and I am a business therapist and mindset coach. And so basically what that means is I'm the best of both. Okay, I ain't gonna go high. It's the best of both worlds. If you've ever worked with a therapist and they helped you with maybe getting over a broken heart, a relationship that didn't work out, maybe even unresolved trauma, and maybe you work with a business coach and they helped you with your messaging and your marketing and all that good jazz, think of someone who does both. Because most times the therapist is not well versed in business. And your business coach is probably fixated on results and hitting that milestone, but they don't have time about what's truly going on inside and with all the things, because you know life is going to life. And I have the patience and the qualifications, if you may, to serve you in both areas. So that's what I do. I also own an event space called Pop Up and Create in Atlanta, multi-purpose content creation studio that I just might convert into a beauty supply store by the time it's
come on, listen.
this is over with.
I love that. I love that. So, so tell the people real quick, right? Because we've gone to conferences and events, and we're in the same circles, and you know, we've been in the same rooms, and you know, obviously this is how we met. And so, like, I just want to talk real quick about how powerful it is, just like being in the room with like-minded individuals, the power of networking, the power of proximity to wealth, like all those things. I really feel like I want the people to understand right now as they are thinking about, like, should I come? Should I buy the plane ticket to go to Atlanta? Right. I'm still thinking about it. There's a lot of you watching me and get y'all tickets. Yeah, y'all waiting. So Lashana's gonna set y'all free in 2 seconds. Just go set them free, girl.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. They say get in the room, get in the room. That starts from idea, right? The idea of, am I really happy doing what I'm doing? Is there something more for me? And even when you get in the room, because you are coming, you're going to go ahead and get your spot until they sell out. But the most important thing is what happens when you are in the room. And proximity is important. Being in like-minded environments is key. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't even become an entrepreneur until I moved to Atlanta. I literally was climbing the corporate America ladder, had 2 masters, y'all, and still never made 6 figures in corporate. I'm talking about with an executive director title and role and being on call 24/7 to where when I'm sitting at dinner with my daughter, I literally got to say, 1 second, let me take this call and leave the area. Never hit 6 figures. And actually the highest when I left was probably like 70K. Moved to Atlanta, got exposed to energy and synergy and opportunity, and said, These people got on hoodies and Jordans and they making millions.
Man.
Oh, let me run and get my LLC. Because it just showed me that there's more and you can get paid to do what you love to do. You can get paid from your heart's desire.
I love that.
And honestly, it's really up to you if you want to do it or not. So proximity, change of environment, and exposure. I'm 2.5 years clean from corporate. Hit multiple six figures just by me coaching without a team, connecting with like-minded individuals like Janice and so many others. And now I have a content space too, because I got out of my comfort zone and started to get nosy, but took the nosiness, because that's literally what we be doing, y'all. Took the nosiness to activation and implementation.
Oh,
my compensation.
Woo! Wait, run that back real quick. You took the nosiness to where? Golly, that was good.
I'm gonna try to run it back, okay? So, with the nosiness to activation, I think that's what I said. Because look, I was talking so fast. But from activation, meaning getting up out my home, going to see what's going on, implementing what I learned.
The implementation, yeah.
Into compensation.
Compensation.
Right? One thing you mentioned, you said you went to the beauty supply stores or lackluster, and now you've been able to help fast track other people's income, $250,000, etc. And it took you so long. Well, that's the thing. When you pay attention, but you also get a quick roadmap and blueprint, so you don't got to repeat and be on Google University and YouTube Institute trying to figure it out. When someone who's already done it can hand you the handy dandy roadmap.
Yep.
And that's why I love what you're doing. You could literally easily be gatekeeping right now.
Yeah.
Right? No, I don't want nobody else to get one. No, sharing is caring, right? So I'm super excited to be a part of the retail revolution.
Yes. And that's exactly what it's about, y'all. The retail revolution is about getting into this safe space for us, right? Because we know in other cultures and in our industry, they have the same type of conferences where it's in one language, where the materials are in one language, and we cannot even get into the room. Right. I remember going to expos and don't look Korean. I couldn't get into the room. And then all the materials was in the Korean language.
Wow.
And so there was nothing like what we have created. And I wish there was something like this when I got started, y'all. Especially if a person of color was doing it. I would have been in there real fast. Because I'm like, the game is different for us. Completely. The rules are different. The strategy is different. Everything is different, y'all. And so I created this for us. And so I need y'all to we have to band together and come to this weekend. And then, so another question I want to ask for you is the power that we have in numbers, because so our industry is really, we're still like 10% less ownership in this industry. And like, how do we change that? And so like, I always like to talk about like the civil rights movement, when they were like locked arms and they would sit down in the restaurants and they wouldn't get up. And that energy is just, we can't even imagine what that looks like now. But like, when I'm thinking about beauty supply and how we're still like scattered stores here and there, like we need a moment where we're actually locked arms together, when we're in one space. Like, talk about how powerful that could be.
Yeah. So honestly, at the end of the day, I think too many of us try to be solopreneurs and work alone, because we've always done it on our own. Most people or most women might be single moms. They grew up with a single mom, and it's like, I don't know if I can trust people. Honestly, when you work together, you can win, but you can win faster and more strategically, because it's vicarious learning. Can you host your own event? Yes, you can host your own event. But why do that when you're going to be spreading yourself thin, and it's going to take away from the focus and the support that you have for everyone who's coming, when you can delegate that out to someone who specializes in their area of expertise, and we all can win, right? And so I think what we got to start doing is figuring out, who do I need? and stop assuming you can do it on your own. Stop trying to do it on your own, and stop. It's almost like we feel like it's a badge of honor because I did it on my own. That's not a badge of honor. That's actually sad, because if you did it on your own, what else had to be depleted and lacked because you were not able to be there, whether it's parenting or whether it's in a relationship or building whatever it is. We're not octopus. We can't be everywhere at one place. And so by you bringing this business in a box, you feel me, giving everyone everything that they need to literally go and implement, or you will implement for them, and I'm sure we'll learn more about it later. It's just it's a gift.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Love that. And so so let's wrap it up with your top 3 reasons why people need to come to the Retail Revolution Conference.
Yeah. So number 1 is, I know that there's so many people looking for something different. Oh, you want to be a coach, you want to make 6 figures, you want to make $1 million, you want to write a book. Okay, that's cute. But to be able to be a retail revolutionary,
I love that.
And own your own storefront and design it and do all the things and have excellent customer service and create something that you've never seen. Number 1 is uncanny and unimaginable. Number 2, the energy that you're going to be around, no matter what happens in the room, just by you being there, magic's going to happen. Because I think that every single person who should be there is going to be there. And without that energy, it changes everything. Right? And then lastly, what I would say is, what's stopping you?
What is stopping y'all? I want to know. Drop it in the chat. I'll read them later. But I do want to know what's stopping y'all, because I know there's a whole bunch of y'all that didn't get y'all tickets yet. There's a lot of you guys that didn't get your tickets yet.
And most times, I'll tell you what's stopping you. It's you.
Yeah, it's you, child.
We're the one that's saying, I don't have enough money. I don't have time. Is this the right time? Is it going to work? And I always tell my clients to assess feelings versus facts. How do you know if you haven't done it yet? So you might feel uneasy about it, or you might feel on the fence, but the fact of the matter is, you deserve it. You deserve to come. You deserve to learn. You deserve to earn. And by being connected with you and your community, like that alone is a no-brainer, because we got a lot of people out here having events and selling things, but there's a very, 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 very small amount that actually do what they say that they're going to do and more. And that's you. And I'm not trying to pump you up because you sitting here in front of me. I'm just keeping it real. Yeah.
Yep. That's awesome. So y'all, there we have it, y'all. We have our official host for the Retail Revolution Conference. We're super excited, guys. The website for the tickets is the retailrevolutionconference.com. Okay, the retailrevolutionconference.com. There are funding opportunities there. You can use Affirm, PayPal credit, Klarna, all the things is listed there. So money should not be an objection for you guys. Okay. There's also a payment plan. We do got a new payment plan on there as well. So we want to take money off the table. I just need y'all to go ahead and get y'all tickets to fly to Atlanta or to drive to Atlanta. It will be worth the flight. It will be worth the drive. Okay. This is your future, and this is going to be a transformative weekend. There are certain conferences that I went to, and in a weekend, my life was changed. Y'all. In a weekend, my life was changed just because I decided to leave my city. Like, well, Shauna, she left. She went to did you tell us where you were born and raised?
No.
Like, where was he from?
No. So really quickly, born in Germany, raised all over, but I claim Kansas because that's where I grew up.
I remember you saying that. Okay.
That's why Kansas City Chiefs. You already know the vibe. I claim Kansas because that's where I grew up when my parents divorced. However, I've been a transplant. I've lived all over, and I moved here from Virginia.
Okay, so she came from Virginia. And then life was changed. And when I first came to Atlanta for a conference in a weekend, I went to a conference for Black entrepreneurs. My life was completely changed, and I never looked back. And it was really about the people that was in the room. The information was bomb. Don't get me wrong. The information is bomb, and the information gonna be bomb for the Retail Revolution conference because I'm coming with that fire. But it's also the people that's in the room, y'all, because there's not every day you're gonna meet someone who's like, I want to open a beauty supply store. Like, you're not gonna rub shoulders with people who are saying that, because most people out here don't even think it's possible for a Black person to open a beauty supply store, right?
Yep.
But when we come into this little conference, you're gonna see a whole bunch of Black people who have already done it, and then a whole bunch of Black people who want to do it, who's about to do it. So when people come to this conference, literally when they come the next year after, they have their store open.
Wow.
And I'm giving out 6-figure awards to a lot of people who came to the conference, opened their stores, and then made multiple 6 figures their first year. I give out awards. Y'all see me give out these awards because the money's insane. And when I tell you, I just wish some of y'all knew. It's amazing. All right, y'all. So
you know what? I want to say this. Why not be a part of the biggest thing that we spend money on every single hour?
Right.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, we both.
Yeah.
I mean, from the lip gloss to the lashes to the hair, why not get in on that transformation?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I gotta say.
Mic is dropped. She has dropped her mic. All right, y'all. So we are going to sign off here. Thanks so much, LaShawna, for coming on tonight. We are super excited to have you as our host. Thank you for saying yes. We are super excited. And then, guys, I'm super excited to see you guys in Atlanta. Go to the Retail Revolution Conference.com to get your tickets. And I'll see you guys on the next live. Have a good night, everyone.